This is my wishlist, and it's only this long because I keep finding new awesome indie games which you should definitely know about too. So once again, it's time to take a look at these 14 amazing upcoming indie games you probably haven't heard of. What indie games are at the top of your wishlist? Let us all know in the comments. Let's start with something crazy and unique this time. People of Note is a turn-based RPG, and it's all about music. Every party member specializes in a different music genre, so there's one rock enthusiast, one that lives for hip-hop, and more. That's not just a gimmick, as you have to combine genres in combat to create powerful combo moves. And just like in every good game about music, mastering timed attacks is crucial to maximize damage. That should make for a highly dynamic combat system already, but I'm sure there's more to discover. The world itself not only looks gorgeous thanks to this beautiful art style, no, the aesthetic of every biome represents a different music genre, which should make the world feel alive, dynamic, and unique. People of Note surely is one of the most interesting RPGs coming out this year, and if you can't wait to check it out, I have good news because there is a demo available on Steam. I love a good genre mix, and A Fight is Nova's Mindara is exactly that. An RPG with combat of a fighting game. That's definitely a mix I've never seen before. So, battles unfold in real time with precise controls, advanced mechanics, and a deep combo system. You can switch between characters mid-fight, chain abilities together, and discover devastating tag team synergies. Each character brings their own fighting style, signature techniques, and ultimate abilities, allowing you to experiment with team compositions and strategies. Speaking of kicks and punches, you can punch that subscribe button if you want, because let's be honest, it's provoking you, am I right? Anyway, the world is beautiful and comes with environmental puzzles, which I always love. So if you're in the mood for some cool genre mix, put A Fight is Nova Mindara on your wishlist. I'm sure this is going to be great. There's one thing I never understood. Why aren't there more games like Zelda? Belle's Fanfare is exactly that though, and it aims to capture the essence of that 90s Zelda charm. In this game, you explore a captain's giant ship, find treasure, and defeat dangerous enemies. From the looks of it, boss battles seem to be heavily inspired by A Link to the Past, and I don't know, but the whole aesthetic screams Twilight Princess, am I right? There even will be different camera perspectives, depending on whether you're in combat or exploring the world. There's not a whole lot more we know about this game right now, but from what I've seen so far, Belle's Fanfare looks promising, and I'm definitely ready for a good new Zelda-like that is not pixel art for a change. Make sure to add this to your wishlist to support the devs. Twins of Olus might look cute and colorful, but don't let yourself get fooled. This is an intense, fast-paced hack-and-slash game with brutal Souls-like combat that will definitely test your skill. But that's not all, because there is a twist. You control two characters and swap between them at any time. That way, combat almost feels like a puzzle and requires some clever thinking. If clever thinking is not your strength, you can ask a friend to join you in couch co-op to make your life easier. And if you don't have a friend, well, then I can't help you. Anyway, this game looks absolutely gorgeous, and I can't wait to explore this beautiful world and beat up some monsters. If you feel the same, you can check out the demo on Steam right now, just to get a feel for it. Another cool genre mix. Wheelmates is the answer to the question, what do you get when you fuse It Takes Two with Hot Wheels? Yes, you heard that right, and it will be exactly what you think it is. You and a friend each control a toy car and solve puzzles in the now well-known split-screen co-op style. You explore the house of the owner, unlock abilities like magnetic wheels, find secret rooms, and more. I mean, as someone who absolutely loves a good co-op adventure and racing games, this might be a little dream come true. So if you're looking for some chaotic co-op fun, you definitely need to wishlist Wheelmates. Goodbye is a cute game in which you control an adorable space rover, and surprisingly, this is an isometric cozy Metroidvania and creature collector. So basically, you need to find tools and upgrades to unlock new areas of the world, which is the Metroidvania part, but that also allows you to capture more creatures. These creatures, however, also have abilities that help you traverse the world. That sounds like a pretty cool mix to me, and combined with the fantastic visuals and simply cute character design, this is 100% my game. I have a feeling this will be one of 2026's best hidden gems, so definitely keep an eye on this. Woodo got announced just recently, and this has to be my most anticipated cozy game of the year. The premise couldn't be simpler. Solve puzzles by arranging beautiful dioramas made of wood. That's it, you just build little dioramas of cute characters, houses and other items and place them where they belong. And it looks so damn relaxing. A simple and sweet story is also told alongside this, which probably makes this one of 2026's most wholesome gaming experiences. Once again, there's a demo available on Steam, and I highly recommend checking it out. So Shogunate is a space samurai action RPG, which is a short description and enough to get me excited. You explore the moon in the distant future, civilized by many people in bustling cities and other facilities, and everything has this Astro-feudal Japan style that is so freaking cool. In combat, it's not only important to master many different traditional weapon styles, but also gravity itself. Boss fights look absolutely epic so far, and the idea of exploring the moon in this feudal Japan style really makes me want to play the game as soon as possible. So Shogunate might be one of this year's surprise action hits. In case you need a little breather, Piece by Piece might be the perfect game to follow up all that action. This is a mind-bending puzzle game, and when I say puzzle game, I mean that quite literally. In this, you have to piece together puzzle pieces, move around your character, and then rearrange the pieces to get to the end of the level. In order to solve the puzzles, you need to get creative, think outside the box, and just be a little unconventional at times. Look, I love a good puzzle game and I love platformers, so Piece by Piece is going to be awesome for me. If you still need some convincing, check out the demo on Steam. Nightscape is a 2.5D side-scroller puzzle game set in an atmospheric fantasy world inspired by Arabic culture. You play as Layla, and she's on her quest to uncover the mysteries behind the disappearance of her father and the connection to the magical starfall. This game reminds me a lot of Greece and Neva, with its emotional atmosphere and easy puzzles, and that's definitely a compliment. If you need a relaxing puzzle platformer with a nice and intimate story from time to time, put Nightscape on your wishlist. Neath is the new game by the devs of Rogue Legacy 2, and it's a strategy RPG roguelike mix with gorgeous pixel art. Combat works on a grid, and pushing and pulling enemies to control the battlefield is an essential mechanic to get the upper hand. Sounds pretty straightforward and looks amazing. The meta progression comes in the form of a settlement you can build from the ground up, which grants you more options to prepare for the next run. Honestly, that's all I need to know, and I'm definitely hyped for Neath already. Considering Rogue Legacy 2 is one of my favorite roguelikes, I'm sure Neath could be something truly special. Verdant is a post-apocalyptic adventure game with heavy 80s vibes. The protagonist Sprout has the ability to absorb life essence and pass it on to change the environment. Since this is a dangerous world in decline, you need to fully dive into the survival mechanics, gather resources, craft gear, build a camp, and so on. Deadly mutated animals are also a threat, so you need to prepare by exploring the world properly and craft enough resources. What's so cool about Verdant is that while this is set in a post-apocalyptic world, it's still colorful and vibrant, which is a nice change from your typical post-apocalypse. Definitely keep an eye on Verdant. I have a feeling this could be something special. Just like Neath early on this list, Twisted Fate is a strategy RPG roguelike mix, and it also has a really cool art style. Instead of a grid-based system, Twisted Fate relies on AoE attacks. That means timing and placing your attacks to hit as many enemies as possible is what combat is all about. Modifying your skills and equipping powerful artifacts is crucial for a good strategy. I'm not sure yet how the meta progression works in this, but we can find out very soon, as this releases in March already. For the last game on this list, it's time for something cozy, and it's even called Cozy Game Restoration. In this game, you feel nostalgic while cleaning old game cartridges. First, you open your packages, carefully take out the cartridges, and get your tools ready to clean that game. You use Q-tips, toothbrushes, and more to get rid of dust, dirt, old tape, and all sorts of unwanted things on your cartridges. Honestly, that sounds like a cozy retro dream for me, and I can't wait to check this game out. If that sounds good to you, you know what to do. Add it to your wishlist. I was right, wasn't I? There were games on this list you've never heard of, right? In any case, subscribe if you enjoyed this list and let me know what indie games you're currently looking forward to. Alright, thanks for watching, have a great day, and until next time, bye.